If you follow my channel, a few weeks ago you'll have seen a video go up about resoling options for the 875s here, the Red Wing 875s. Probably by the end of the video I made it clear that probably the soldering of choice was going to be the Vibram Lug. The reason being really that I'm always looking for a hard wearing sole. The white Christie sole doesn't quite give me the longevity that I'd like, and I was always wondering what a deeper tread pattern would achieve. So now's the opportunity to find that out. So these have gone back, posted them up myself to the London Red Wing store, 4-week turnaround, and they were sent back. Payment was taken just before they were sent back, and yeah, very smooth process. They even popped it in a proper Red Wing box, not for the particular brand of shoe or the model, but still nice to get them back in a nice box. I just sent them up in a sort of butchered cardboard box. 4 weeks turnaround. These were £90 to have them resold, but there was £11 recorded delivery on top of that coming back from Red Wing, which I suppose is fair enough. I'd certainly be pretty grumpy if they lost them. Looking at them, they look really good. Like the little hang tag, that's quite a nice feel. It's got all my details and payment info on the back there, so that's quite cool. And yeah, they've done a really good job of them. They haven't sort of applied any new proofing or laces or anything like that. They were certainly well polished beforehand. Again, if you follow my channel, you'll know that Armstrong's All Natural is what I use. I don't really like the Red Wing boot oil. I find that it sort of actually makes the leather quite stiff and not as nice as it should be. But yeah, they've done a nice job. Certainly, having had the quick try on, they seem to have kept their shape nicely. The leather welt has been replaced. The sole's been sort of nicely shaped. Quite a coarse finish on the edge, but it looks quite nice. They are sort of consistent. They match, you know, everything's where it should be. They look really nicely done, actually. Yeah, so it's a bit of a mixed up sort of version. I think it looks quite nice. I've obviously got some other sort of white soled boots. I've got some Golden Fox, I've got some Thorogoods, so actually changing these out to Vibram Lug is no bad thing really. It gives a bit of variety in the old wardrobe. Okay, so if we come in for a couple of quick close-ups, then we'll pop them on, and that'll be about it. To have a look at the fit and finish on these, you can see the edging has been nicely finished with a sort of coarse grit to cut round there. The welt stitching is consistent and pretty clean. So I think probably the welt stitching might be a little bit finer than the original, but obviously hard to compare. But all in all, a very nice, neat, consistent job all the way round. You can see a little join where the leather welt comes together there, and that's exactly paralleled on the other pair of boots, or the other boot rather. The Vibram waffle pattern, nice and deep, feels like a good tough rubber. So I'm really enjoying, or really looking forward to rather, putting that through the paces, because I do feel that I'll wear boots quite quickly. So just before we wrap the video up, having spent a sort of a good day in these and walked a good few miles, I just thought I'd reflect on the sort of fit and the performance of the sole sort of as a first impressions. First of all, the shape of the boot and sort of general comfort. So I've broken these in already, and the shape of the boot's been really nicely maintained through the resoling process. So there's no problems there, no sort of quirks. It's just like having the old boots back. In terms of the sole, it's really comfortable. The Vibram sort of yields more readily, more evenly, it seems, so actually it feels really flexible. I did sort of initially think, well, why is this so flexible? Have they forgotten to put it in the shank? But actually it's just a much more sort of yielding sole design, so it's really comfortable to walk in. Also, as it sort of yields across the whole length, you don't seem to get any of the sort of sudden pinch points you sometimes get, so it doesn't fold tight on a sort of pinch point on the top of your big toe or squash your little toe at the side. So that seemed really good, actually. One thing I did notice was not having a consistent Vibram sole all the way across. I think if I was spending a lot of time on my feet during the day, I could see the sort of the fatigue element coming in, so it is harder on the heel not having the support in the midpoint here. But yeah, I think hopefully for a long wearing sort of heavy duty sole, the immediate sort of sense of comfort, pretty good. Well, I hope you found that useful. Certainly pretty pleased to get these back, nicely resoled, nicely finished, process very easy altogether, and yeah, definitely can recommend getting your Red Wings resoled. We'll do an update on these after I don't know, 6 months wear, see if these soles are as good as I hope they'll be, and yeah, we'll catch you for the next video. If you haven't seen my channel before, please check it out. Really into quality footwear, boots, denim, everyday carry, pen knives, fountain pens, shaving kit. Got back into guitar recently, so if any of those things sort of interest you, please check out my channel, and I'd love it if you subscribed, and if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Okay, thank you very much, bye bye.